at Premier Leathercraft Studios in the Dirty South. The Dirty South is where I lay my head at, you guys. Uh, Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the build on the guitar strap for country artist Braden Harris. That is already out there in the universe. You guys stay tuned and keep an eye out for that to be on CMT sometime soon. But that's not the purpose of this video. This video, ladies and gentlemen, is to give you another possible project for you to you can expand on. Very easy. I say it's easy because it's not a lot of moving parts, but this particular project will showcase your stamping skills. If you are intermediate or an advanced leather crafter, it will showcase your carving skills, your backgrounding, your beveling, basically all of your tooling. And this is something that I started. I think I did a mention in a video before about leather portraits. This is something, ladies and gentlemen, that is taking over the leather world. Leather portraits are becoming a phenom now, simply because it crosses on that line of art. And you guys know just as well as I do, art is subjective. And the pricing for art is what somebody will pay you for it. Not like your traditional leather stuff like belts, holsters, knife sheaths, stuff like that, because you got to do you factor in the cost of your products, your material, then you factor in the cost of your time and your skill set, and all of that plays a big, big part. And that can put you all over the place. But ladies and gentlemen, in leather art, somebody in the world, let's just not even do the world, let's just stick with the United States. Out of 390 million people in this country, somebody out there will like what you are making. Flat out, hands down, ladies and gentlemen, this is how art works. Now, I'm going to give you some tips before I get off into this. Some things you want to do. Basically, you want to make sure that your artwork is all you. You can't plagiarize nobody else's artwork unless you pay for it, and then you get the copyrights and all of that stuff. Make sure you get all of that stuff signed off if you're going to take somebody else's artwork. But if you started honing in on your drawing skills, now, this is one that what we started with the Gambler. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't have to be so detailed like some of these other crafters out here. I get this game right here from Jim Linnell. Jim Linnell is awesome just with a swivel knife and just doing simple. You can carve your lines and the picture will form. You don't have to make it all the way complete. If you guys have ever seen any of Jim Linnell's work, you already know Jim Linnell is a master with that swivel knife. If you can, take one of his classes. It'll open up your creativity. But leather pictorials is not made for any one person in particular. It's not commissioned by anybody. But all it is, ladies and gentlemen, is you just sitting here doing the tooling work, taking your time and your patience. There's no deadline. You don't have to get it out in time for anything because this is your soul. It's like a Picasso or the Mona Lisa or a Rembrandt or Andy Warhol. Those artists didn't have a specific time to complete any project. They just painted or did what was in their head. And those paintings are priceless, ladies and gentlemen, because art is subjective. Now, I'm going to give y'all the game because you can put this toward anything. Whatever you are passionate about, whatever you love. Again, there is somebody in the world that will purchase your leather art. The greatest part about this business is there is not another you. You are the only one in the world that did that particular piece. That's what drives your pricing up, is because there are no duplicates. Now, another crafter can probably copy your stuff, but this is why you want to also look into your maker's mark. Get you a maker's mark that's only for you. And that's your signature, just like a painting. But anyway, let's get to the game. First thing, if you want to get off into this particular field on leather crafting, you guys forgive me for my, I'm in the midst of moving. And so we will be going to, you guys will see in the new content videos upcoming, the new shop. So I got stuff everywhere. But if you want to get off into this game, you guys already know my motto: minimize your spending on the front end so you can maximize your profits on the back end. Therefore, you go visit your local thrift store, Salvation Army, or Goodwill. They have pictures in there that you can purchase for as little as $2. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't care about the picture. You just want the frame. This is what you want. Now, if you are handy enough in wood crafting to where you can make and build your own frame, this is all just molding. And if you know how to, if your skill set is good with a saw, then you can create and make your own frames. Now, there is one leather crafter that I follow on Facebook. He actually makes the whole entire frame out of leather. I'm not there yet because that requires a lot of wet molding, and you definitely want to know how to wet mold. Take you some scrap pieces, because you can saturate that leather so much with water that it'll take entirely too long to dry out, and then it will push all of your cuts and your stamps out. So do some checking on that before you try to jump off into creating your picture frame out of leather. But again, you can visit your Salvation Army, Goodwill, thrift store, buy these frames for $2. Sometimes they're like 50 cents. I bought a bunch of them. A bunch of them. These right here was just regular picture frames. And then this right here, I don't care anything about the picture. I just need the frame. The frame is what's going to stand out. Now, what I did, I took the background piece out of that out of the picture frame. I took my mallet, knocked it apart, and got the backing. This is what I cut my leather to fit, because this is going to be my canvas. This is going to be the canvas. Now, this is where it really gets good with this game, ladies and gentlemen, is because it's what's in your mind. I've already started setting this up. You guys can see how this is going to take shape, but I definitely utilize your poster board. Definitely utilize that before you start cutting it into the leather. And then I made these little corner pieces here. I don't know if you guys can see those. Maybe the light is too bright, but I made these little corner pieces to go here, just to give you an idea of how this is going to work. And then I cut this huge diamond shape for my centerpiece. Now, the tooling and the artwork on this, I have it somewhere. But the tooling and the artwork is going to go on here. And all of this is just going to be matted background, just to give it a little texture, because I want the focus to be on the centerpiece and these four corners. And then I'm going to inset that into that picture frame, and then it's going to go up for auction. So I'm going to test the waters first by doing it in an auction style format on social media, on my Facebook page, also my YouTube channel. So we're going to run it as an auction just to test the waters. Now, I know what I have in this as far as material is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, again, art is subjective. And the selling point is is one of one. There is not another one like it. And you can get an appraiser to even appraise your art, your leather art, and then he will give you a certificate of authenticity. That is the game. When that appraiser gives you a certificate of authenticity, then that basically validates it one on one. Then you can go through all of the other legal processes of having it insured and all of that kind of stuff. And even if you just wanted to put this in a gallery somewhere, you can put it in a gallery. You just don't have to showcase in the leather world. You can physically put this in an art gallery because it is classified as leather art. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore, but just to give you I just wanted to give you some ideas and let you know where this business can take you. It can take you a lot of places. And yes, there are crafters who do a lot of different projects. They make a lot of different stuff. Find you one thing and hone your skills for that one thing and build your brand around that. Even if you just wanted to make knife sheaths or case knives, make a lot of them, and then hit you some trade shows and sell those case knife cases. If you fix blades, swords, scabbards, it don't matter what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But this business is so broad, it can take you to a lot of places. I thank you guys for watching and rocking with me. I'm the Leather Cowboy right here at Premier Leather Crafters in the dirty. It's where I lay my head. If you guys have any comments, man, please. Oh, somebody did comment. I'm sorry, y'all. I had my tripod and my camera set up, and I couldn't really read any comments. It's always some jackleg that just trolling. He don't have anything else to do with his life. So, but anyway, thank you for commenting because your comments count as engagements and that run my bag up. So keep commenting, even if it's negative. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for rocking with me. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you just now tuning in, rewind it, catch it on the replay. This is some good game right here, getting off into leather portraits. I'll see you guys on the other side. Keep crafting. Peace.